flames rolled across the Death Star's spine as the reactor tore itself apart. Vader, barely standing, forced his ruined armor to obey. Luke had already dragged him toward the shuttle bay, but the corridor buckled. Metal screamed. Heat surged. In the last second, Vader shoved Luke through a blast door and slammed it shut. Pause. Luke ran, choking on smoke, and the station shook like a dying beast. Behind the sealed door, Vader found an old emergency pod meant for officers, not legends. He tore off a panel, jammed the release, and fell inside. The pod launched as the Death Star blossomed into white fire. The escape craft tumbled through debris, its hull glowing red. Vader's breathing became a wet rattle. His mask cracked. His life support flickered. Yet the Force, thin, stubborn, refused to let him go. Hours later, the pod splashed into the dark ocean moon of Endor. Rebel scouts, sweeping for survivors, found the smoking capsule wedged in vines. When they cut it open, they expected Imperial officers. Instead, a burned giant stared back with one yellow eye. Blasters rose. Fingers tightened. Then Luke arrived, face pale, voice sharp. "Stand down," he surrendered. No one moved. Vader tried to speak, but only a whisper escaped. Luke, Leia, the name hit like a grenade. Some soldiers stepped back. Others aimed higher. On the Falcon, Chewbacca growled as med droids worked fast. They ripped away melted plates, sealed ruined flesh, and locked him into a portable respirator. Leia watched from the hatch, fury shaking her hands. Han held her back, but his own eyes were hard. Akbar ordered the bay sealed. Mon Mothma demanded proof. At the same time, an Imperial transponder in the pod blinked awake. Across the fleet, the report spread. Darth Vader was alive, and on a rebel ship. Leia stepped closer to the medbay window, voice low and shaking. If he lives, the galaxy will come for him. And in the darkness beyond Endor, that blinking signal finally found a listener. Rebel command met in the cruiser's war room while Endor still burned on the scanners above the forest moon. Mon Mothma's face stayed calm, but her voice cut like ice. Vader is a war criminal. The Senate will demand an execution. Akbar nodded. He is also a symbol. If he is seen alive, the fleet will splinter. Luke stood alone at the table. He turned on the Emperor. He saved me. I won't let you kill him in chains. The room fell silent. Even Han looked away, torn between hatred and respect for Luke's courage. Leia entered late. She heard the name and froze. Her hands clenched. You're asking me to protect the man who tortured me. Luke did not flinch. I'm asking you to give Anakin one chance to answer for it. While Command argued, Luke moved. He ordered R2 to wipe the pod's logs and reroute the transponder signal into static. He asked Chewie to help shift the medical cot into a sealed cargo hold below the Falcon's deck plates. Chewie hated it, but he owed Luke his life. That night, Luke sat beside the respirator unit. Vader's eye opened, cloudy and tired. Why, hide me, Luke whispered, because if they see Vader, they will never hear Anakin. Vader's broken hand twitched, like it wanted to reach for the light and could not. By dawn, the New Republic escorts arrived. Security teams boarded the Falcon, searching for their prize. Luke met them at the ramp, calm and firm. He died on the Death Star, he said, and pushed the lie into their minds with a gentle Force nudge. The teams left, uneasy, half convinced. But the false static Luke created was already being decoded elsewhere. And a hard Imperial voice finally answered the beacon. Leia stood alone in the corridor, watching Luke seal the cargo hatch. Pause. She felt something cold behind the metal, and for the first time, she feared Luke was hiding more than a prisoner. Leia Organa hadn't slept since Endor. Victory should have felt bright, yet her mind stayed in cold Imperial corridors. When Luke told her Vader had survived, her face went still. Take me to him, she said. Luke led her into the Millennium Falcon's hold, where old smuggler panels now hid the most hated man alive. 2 guards stood outside, arguing about justice. Luke keyed the hatch. The door slid open. Darth Vader sat in the shadows, chained to a deck ring. His armor was stripped to scorched plates. A portable respirator hissed beside him, forcing air into lungs that no longer worked. Without his cape, he looked smaller, but the darkness around him felt the same. Pause. Leia raised her blaster. "You destroyed Alderaan," she said. "You tortured me. You hunted my friends." Each sentence tightened the room like a noose. Vader lifted his head. The mask was cracked, showing burned skin and one tired eye. "I did," he rasped. "I cannot repay that debt." Leia's finger twitched. One shot would finish it. The New Republic would celebrate. The Senate would unite. The war could close like a sealed door. Luke stepped between them, palms open. "If you kill him here," he said, "they will turn you into a symbol, and you'll still be carrying him." Pause. Vader pulled at the chains and forced himself to kneel. "Leia," he whispered, "your mother was Padme Amidala. She believed I could return. I proved her wrong." The name hit Leia like a stun blast. Rage cracked and grief surged in behind it. Then alarms wailed across the Falcon. Boots thundered in the corridor. A Republic captain's voice barked over the intercom. "Organa, Skywalker, bring Vader out. The Senate wants him alive, so the galaxy can watch him fall." Leia aimed at the hatch, not at Vader. Pause. And when the door began to unlock from the outside, Luke realized the next battle wouldn't be against the Empire. It would be against his own side. The Empire was no longer an empire. It was fragments. Scattered fleets, broken commands, warlords clinging to fading power. After Endor, chaos ruled. Admirals turned on each other. Moffs declared their own kingdoms. The once mighty Imperial banner meant nothing. Then, the signal came. It cut through every frequency, every channel, every hidden relay. A single image appeared, dark, unstable, but unmistakable. A black mask, a mechanical breath. Darth Vader. "Imperial forces," the voice said, cold and steady. "You are leaderless, no longer." Silence followed, then panic, then belief. Across the galaxy, warlords stopped fighting just for a moment. Could it be real? Some called it a trick, a rebel lie, a ghost of fear. But others, they remembered. They remembered what Vader was. Within hours, fleets began to move. Not toward war, but toward him. Admiral Kestis was the first to answer. "If the Dark Lord lives, then the Empire lives," he said, ordering his ships to change course. Others followed. One by one, broken pieces started to align. But not all welcomed his return. Moff Dragon watched the broadcast in silence. His grip tightened. "If Vader lives," he whispered, "then none of us are safe." Because Vader did not share power. He took it. Far from the watching eyes, on a dead world lost to maps, the truth stood in shadow. Vader was alive, damaged, rebuilt, changed. Machines kept him breathing, but something else kept him moving. Purpose. He looked out at the stars, now calling to him again. "They come," a voice said behind him. Vader did not turn. "Yes," he answered, "and they will kneel or burn." The galaxy held its breath, because the Dark Lord had returned, and this time, he was not serving anyone. The fleets came in waves. Star destroyers dropped from hyperspace, one after another, forming a shadow across the stars. They answered his call. Some came out of loyalty, others out of fear. All of them came for Vader. On the surface below, the dead world shook as engines roared above it. The Empire, broken and scattered, was gathering again. Inside his fortress, Vader stood still, watching, waiting. He could feel them, their fear, their hunger for power. It was familiar. It was easy. "Take control," the voice inside him whispered. "Crush them. Rule again." His hand tightened. That was the old way, the only way he had ever known. Rule through fear, enforce order through pain. But something resisted. A memory, a voice. "You still have a choice. Luke." The name echoed in his mind like a crack in steel. Vader turned sharply, his breath heavy. Choice. He had rejected it once. Chosen power. Chosen darkness. And it had cost him everything. Above, tensions rose. Admiral Kestis demanded command of the fleet. Moff Dragon refused. Weapons powered. Target locks formed. The Empire was about to tear itself apart again. Vader felt it before it happened. The anger, the betrayal, the same chaos that had destroyed it once. He could stop it with fear, with death. Or with something else. Vader stepped forward, activating a wide transmission. Every ship, every commander, watching. His voice cut through the void. Stand down. No one moved. For a moment, the galaxy balanced on a blade. Then, a turbolaser fired. Not at an enemy, at another Imperial ship. Vader's head turned slowly. The choice had been made for him. His fist clenched, and this time, the Dark Lord moved not to rule, but to end the war. No matter the cost, the battle did not last long. It was brutal, fast, decisive. Vader's flagship cut through the chaos, disabling weapons, crushing resistance. Ships that refused to stand down were torn apart, not out of anger, out of control. One by one, the warlords fell in line. Silence returned to the fleet, but peace did not. Because something else was watching. Far beyond the conflict, hidden in deep space, a signal awakened. Ancient, cold, patient. On a forgotten world, robed figures gathered in shadow, their faces hidden, their voices low. "The apprentice lives," one said. "And the master is gone," another replied. A pause. Then, "The throne is empty." Moments later, a transmission reached Vader's fortress. Encrypted, unknown. He accepted it. The screen flickered. Dark figures appeared, standing in a circle of dim light. Sith, not warriors, believers. "We serve the legacy of the Emperor," one spoke. "And now, we offer it to you." Vader said nothing. "The Empire is broken," the voice continued. "But it can rise again. Stronger. Eternal." A hologram shifted. A throne appeared. Black, sharp, waiting. "The galaxy needs fear," they said. "It needs order. It needs you." Vader stepped closer, silent. "The rule of two is gone," another voice whispered. "There is only one path now, one ruler." The offer hung in the air. Not just power, dominion. Final. But the cost was clear. No weakness, they said. No past. No Skywalker. Only Vader. Only darkness. His breath echoed inside the mask. Memories fought within him. Pain. Loss. Luke. Then stillness. Vader raised his head. The shadows waited. The galaxy waited. And slowly, he spoke. "If I take this throne," a pause. His voice dropped, colder than before. "Then I decide what the Empire becomes." The Sith figures exchanged glances. Something was wrong. Something had changed. And far away, in the depths of space, a presence stirred, watching, smiling, as if the true game had just begun. The chamber was silent, cold, heavy, waiting. The Sith loyalists stood in a circle, their robes still, their presence sharp in the Force. They believed they had already won. Vader stood before them, unmoving. "You will take the throne," one said, "and finish what the Emperor began." A pause. Then Vader stepped forward. "No," he said. The word echoed. Simple. Final. The air shifted. "You are weak," another hissed. "The past still chains you." Vader's hand slowly rose. His lightsaber ignited. A deep red blade cut through the dark. "I am done serving ghosts." The first attack came fast. 3 Sith moved at once, blades flashing, striking from different angles. Vader did not retreat. He met them head-on. Steel clashed. Sparks burst. The chamber exploded into motion. They were skilled, precise, coordinated, but they were not him. Vader moved like a storm, heavy, unstoppable. Each strike carried power. Each step forced them back. One fell, then another. The last tried to escape. Vader reached out. The Force closed around the figure, lifting them into the air. "You needed fear," Vader said quietly. His grip tightened. "I choose something else." The body dropped. Silence returned, broken only by his breathing. Far above, unseen, a small rebel scout ship drifted in orbit. Inside, 2 figures watched the battle through intercepted signals. Luke stood still, Leia beside him. "He didn't take the throne," Leia whispered. Luke's eyes did not move. "No," he said softly. "He destroyed it." Below, Vader stood alone among the fallen. Not a servant, not a ruler, something new. But as the dust settled, a dark presence rose again in the Force. Deeper, colder, older than before. And this time, it was not offering a choice. The fleet was gone, scattered again, this time by choice, without the Sith, without a throne. Without fear to bind them, the Imperial forces broke apart into silence. No orders came, no commands followed. Only one truth remained. Vader had ended it. But victory did not feel like victory. It felt empty. On the surface of the dead world, the wind moved through broken stone. Vader stood alone. No enemies left. No war to fight. For the first time in years, there was nothing telling him what to be. A ship descended slowly from the sky. Small, rebel. It landed at a distance. Two figures stepped out. Luke moved first. Leia followed, cautious but steady. They approached him without weapons drawn. Vader did not turn. "You came," he said. Luke stopped a few steps away. "We had to." A pause. "The war is over," Leia said. "But people are afraid. They won't accept you." "I know," Vader answered. His voice was calm. Too calm. Luke stepped closer. "Then come with us. We can help." "No." The word cut deep. Vader finally turned. The mask stared back at them. "I am not what they need," he said. "Not yet." Silence filled the space between them. Then slowly, his hand rose to his helmet. Leia tensed. Luke did not move. With a sharp release, the mask lifted. For the first time, they saw his face. Scarred, pale, human, Anakin Skywalker. "I have to learn how to live again," he said quietly. Luke's voice broke. "Where will you go?" Anakin looked to the horizon, somewhere the war cannot follow. He turned away, no anger, no fear, just choice. The ship behind him powered on, and as it rose into the sky, the galaxy lost Darth Vader. But somewhere in the Force, darkness still watched, waiting